What's going on YouTube? This is DisMay back with another Call of Duty Ghost gameplay. Basically, this is going to be my very first commentary on this channel, and it's really taken a very long time to do this, and I kind of apologize for that because I know that all of my videos have either been like, nade spot tutorials or stream highlights, but you never really got to connect to me personally just because I've never like really done commentaries talking about anything, but that's going to change today. I'm going to start being very, very active on my YouTube since, Advanced Warfare is right around the corner and Ghost is about to be irrelevant, which is going to be, it's going to make me much happier. It's going to make me actually want to grind this game, or grind out, content even more once Advanced Warfare comes out. But basically, what you're watching right now is the very beginning of my Game Battles singles series. What it is basically is obviously it's on the singles ladder on Game Battles, and I'm gonna be able to continue this throughout the rest of Ghosts and into Advanced Warfare because I'm gonna continue playing singles. It's something that I've always done, and it's something that really helped me like kind of polish my search and destroy game when I first started playing. And I don't know, I just think it's really helpful, and I think that a lot of people like undermine singles a lot. Not too many people play them because they say that they don't want to like get stuck on someone's host or blah blah blah. But really, what this did for me is it made me see like how to beat players off host and how to outthink people. So if you don't play singles and you're watching my videos or whatever, I really recommend you guys going and at least trying and like giving it a chance to go play it. Don't listen to other people that say, singles helps nothing, singles blah blah blah. If you watch me in my stream, or if you, I'm sure I'll be posting some content here eventually about search and destroy, blah blah blah. But you'll see that some of the things that I do, like they use a lot of like mind instead of just running out, and I get criticized by my teammates kind of by that, or by that aspect, because a lot of players don't understand that you can use your mind instead of just running straight out and trying to kill people. So I mean, what I do works for me, but like I said, I get criticized by my teammates when I do it. Like not my actual teammates, but like whenever I play like with pickups or whatever, they always question like some of the things that I do just because I do it differently than they do. I like to use a lot of mental mental plays and all that kind of stuff. I try to outthink my opponent, and I try to think where he's going to be going before he actually does it, or what. Singles is really just a mind game. But besides that point, I wanted to talk about a couple more things. Basically, my thoughts about Advanced Warfare as it stands is I'm basically in love with about 95% of the game. The other 5% is just the fact that there's like no dead silence, which is kind of like a staple in Call of Duty. There's always been dead silence since Call of Duty 4. It's always been a pretty big thing in the game, but I'm just interested to see if it's gonna work out or not. I'm not mad that they don't have dead silence in it, because obviously it's not gonna be that big of a deal, because not everyone's not gonna be able to use it, so it's gonna be an equal playing field. But I'm just interested to see how it plays out. I'm sure it's gonna affect a lot more or different people in different ways or whatever, but I'm sure that everything will be fine in that aspect. But as far as game modes and stuff, I'm actually really excited because there's never, in all of Call of Duty history, in all of competitive Call of Duty history, there's always been 3 set game modes that, this is going to be a competitive game mode, this is going to be a competitive game mode, and this is going to be a competitive game mode. There's never been like 5 different game modes that you could toss up into competitive and like really play them. I mean, like if you think about it, we have Hardpoint, we have CTF, S&D, which I'm sure I can basically guarantee you that S&D will be in no matter what. And then there's Uplink and Momentum. Momentum is basically War from World at War, if you've ever played that. It's kind of like a 3 flag domination thing. Like each team starts out with 2 flags, and then you're trying to basically take over all the flags, but there's no time limit. So that's why it's really good for competitive, because it allows for awesome comebacks, and it allows for very lengthy gameplay, which some people enjoy, some people doesn't. But if you think about it, we have 5 different game modes that we can use. So my thoughts on this is actually like the first half of the season, I would say go with Hardpoint, S&D, and CTF, because those are the 3 like known game modes that people would be more familiar with. So for the learning curve at the very beginning of the game, it's going to be it's going to take a while to get used to the game. So that's why I would just say put in, the 3 game modes that people are used to playing. And then I would say like halfway through, like May or June area, I would put in uplink and momentum instead of hardpoint and CTF. That way, everyone's already learned the game basically. So when the new game modes come out, it's going to be more of a learning curve, and it's going to take a little bit longer to get used to it or whatever. And it'll also kind of spark a new play styles, but it will also spark new interest in the game, because you're not going to be seeing the exact same thing over and over and over again, which is very, very repetitive, and it's very annoying. But that's my thoughts on it as far as the game modes. But like the camos and the create a class system, I think that looks absolutely awesome. If you guys have ever played Counter-Strike Global Offensive or CSGO, a lot of people know it by, you'll know that they kind of, I don't want to say that they ripped that idea for the supply drops from that, but CSGO has had that for a long time, and I've always been a CSGO player, and I really enjoy, getting a supply crate at the end of certain maps or whatever, and unlocking it and getting a sick camo. So I think that this is going to really spark some more interest in Call of Duty as a whole. You might see more players come and play this game than ever before, just because of customization. Like, it's just customization. Like, there's never been more customization in a Call of Duty game up to this point. You can change your boots, you can change your gloves, you can change your mask or whatever, you can change your exosuit. And speaking of exosuits, I saw that they were planning on doing like an esports team, like the camos or whatever for exosuits and guns, and I think that that's a great idea. In Dota and League of Legends, they have basically like donations that people will donate into like a prize pool, and it'll just make the prize pool continuously grow. Like if you saw Dota 2, I'm pretty sure the prize pool ended up getting to 10 million before the invitational or whatever it was called, international tournament. And that's awesome. I really hope that if they do these esports camos, that they are DLC and they are to be paid for. But I really hope that money goes towards a prize pool, which I think would really help out MOG and esports as a whole. Like I said, I'm really excited to see what Advanced Warfare has to bring to the table. I think that this is going to be probably, like right now, Black Ops 2 is probably the biggest changing factor of MOG or like COD esports. It really introduced like the spectator part of the game, had that spectator mode, all that kind of stuff, but it really boosted the levels. So I'm really interested to see if Advanced Warfare could go beyond that point. Ghost was kind of like a letdown. It was kind of like a setback in the community, which, it kind of sucks, but it's whatever. It's over with in a couple of months, and we'll get to move on to the next game. But I'm really hoping that Advanced Warfare really just comes out with a bang, and I think that this could be a great, growth for COD esports, like I said. That's basically all I wanted to talk about, is talk about Advanced Warfare. There's not too much else to really talk about yet until the game comes out. Then obviously we're gonna have a lot more information about the game. But I'm gonna talk about like my team situation at the moment. If you notice, or if you follow me on Twitter, you saw that I posted a tweet longer basically saying I'm done competing, not competing in like GBs and UMGs and all that kind of stuff, but I'm done competing for the rest of Ghosts. This game is just such a drag. It really just makes me like upset when I have to get on and play, just because I feel like I'm forced to, and you never want to have that. You never want to feel like you're forced to play a game. You want to have fun with it, and that's why I decided to stop competing like seriously, and then just continue doing GBs and UMGs, because those are actually fun. Those are fun for me. I like competing in that aspect, but as far as competing and going to events and stuff, I'm done for the rest of this game. And as soon as Advanced Warfare comes out and I have my Xbox One, I'm going to be shooting for a new team. I'm going to be traveling out to events, and I'm going to be doing all the stuff that I've been doing for the past 7 years. But basically that's it as far as my team situation. So if you see like my Twitter, it doesn't have a team tag or anything like that. So that's basically why. But this gameplay is actually wrapping up. Hopefully you guys enjoy these singles matches, and let me know if you guys want me to do more of a live commentary on them, or if you want me to continue doing commentaries over certain topics. Like I said, this is my first commentary that I've ever done, so I might have a couple of nervous, like stutters throughout this entire thing, but that's okay. Hopefully you guys were able to watch it throughout, because this is something that I really enjoy doing. I do YouTube just because I enjoy it, so hopefully you guys enjoy my videos, and um, hopefully you guys will stay tuned and watch the next episode of my single series. And that's basically it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, comment, and like. I always reply to comments. Thank you guys very much. I'll see you guys later.